Is everyone doing? I know the live stream today is early. I may comments late, so please wait. Yeah, sure, I will wait for you. And we will be playing this on event server 3. So if you join us on event server 3, then you should be able to join. Even if you don't have the captain or the RFS commander rank, you should still be able to join the event server 3. So welcome to today's live stream. Today we will be flying from Sibu to Kuala Lumpur using the AirAsia A320-200. So welcome. And while we wait for everyone else to join us on today's live stream, I am going to go ahead and start configuring the flight plan and the flight for today. Alright, let's go to event hub and event server 3. Join as pilot. AirAsia A320, perfect. Confirm, reset, confirm. Let's go ahead and check the airport codes for today's flight. Yep, so it's going to be WBGS. I will be taking gate number 2. Gate number 2 at WBGS. So if you guys want to join and if you guys want to fly along, please choose a different gate apart from gate 2. And the arrival gate is WMKK. So WMKK. And yeah, I will be parking at what gate should I go to? 14 right. Yeah, let's go to this. Let's park at P21. Yep, sounds good. Alright, I'll be taking it P21 at Kuala Lumpur. So let's go ahead and spawn at the airport and let's wait for others to join. It's raining. Looks like it's going to be an interesting flight today. Alright. We'll just wait for a couple of more minutes for SA Aviation to join. While we wait for SA Aviation to join, let's go ahead and connect the ground power unit and the air conditioning unit. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on the battery. And let's turn on the APU. Alright, with that, let's turn on ice, seatbelt, no smoking sign. Let's turn on dome lights, cabin lights, nav lights. And let's start loading the aircraft for our today's flight. Alright, S Aviation, are you joining? I am still waiting for you, S Aviation. Alright, while we wait for S aviation, let's continue with the boarding process. Let's go ahead and load our aircraft for today's flight. One hour and 48 minutes of flight, right? So let's go to. Oh, that's a lot of fuel. Let's go 8,000 kg on fuel. Should be good enough. Yeah, it's good enough. Let's go ahead and load the cargo and passengers for our today's flight. We will be going with full load of cargo and passengers today. So as aviation, are you joining the flight? Alright, passenger boarding is complete. Let's start with our in-flight announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't already done so, please stow or carry on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt, and also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask the flight attendant to repeat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft.
Cargo loading is complete.
Tampering with disabling or destroying the
Let's go ahead and load the meals for our passengers on today's flight.
If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you.
Also guys, if you are new to the channel, if you are just tuning in, please feel free to join me on the today's flight. It's a fly along event and we are doing this flight on event server 3. So if you want to fly along, if you want to join in, feel free to do so. If you guys want to check out the route for today's flight, just type in exclamation route in the chat and you will get the route for the flight today. And we are doing this on event server 3. Hello, Josh. Welcome after a long time. How are you, brother? How are you? Long time no see. Where is Gibson? Where is Charles? I don't see Charles as well lately. Alright, catering is complete. Let's prepare the cabin for departure.
Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure and cross-check.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your chief flight attendant.
And let's connect the pushback truck and let's turn on the beacon lights.
At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position and that your seatbelt is correctly fastened. Also, your portable electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an announcement is made upon arrival. Thank you.
अरे जस्ट US एविएशन आप ही का नाम है क्या भाई? नहीं ठीक है, ओके ऑलराइट फाइन. Hmm. What is this thing? Yeah, fine, whatever. Uh, whatever, my friend, whatever. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do this thing. हेलो RFS पायलट प्रदीप भाई, क्या हाल चाल है? वेलकम वेलकम सर. रुको जरा, इसको मैं बैन करके आता हूँ भाई, इस बंदे को. तो इस बंदे को जरा हम बैन करके आते हैं भाई जी, रुक जाओ. सब ये क्या हो रहा है भाई? नोटिफिकेशन कैसे? अरे वो कोई तो भी भाई आके चैट में टाइम पास कर रहा है, उसको मैंने डाल दिया टाइम आउट पे. रुको, अब इसको बैन भी करता हूँ मैं. चलो भाई, इसको रिपोर्ट भी कर दिया, टेंशन नॉट सर. इस बंदे को हमने रिपोर्ट भी कर दिया हुआ है और इसका चैनल भी हमने हाइड कर दिया, उसको टाइम आउट पे भी डाल दिया, सब कुछ कर दिया भाई. ओके, ऑल राइट, लेट्स गो अहेड एंड स्टार्ट. लेट्स कंटिन्यू. I will push back first. Yes, yes, S aviation. Go ahead and start your pushback. Hello, Josh. How are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Long time no see, brother. Long time no see. How are you? I'm good. So far, so good. Aviation Malaysia flight time is 1 hour and 48 minutes. Where is Charles? I haven't seen Charles as well for a very long time. What about Charles? Where is he? Yep. Takeoff runway for me, let's see, it's 13. So you can start your taxi, yeah, just you can start your taxi and you can backtrack on the runway. In the meantime, I will let S Aviation push back as well. Hold on, S Aviation. Let just start the taxi and then you can start your pushback. By the way, new subs, thank you, Aviation Malaysia for the sub and welcome to the family. Join us for the fly along event if you can. Alright, in the meantime, let's just go ahead and continue with our safety briefing.
On behalf of the crew, we request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose, like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are traveling with children, make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats and emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit in flight. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in front of you.
Alright, S Aviation, you can start your taxi. My phone ran out of battery, which can't record already. It's fine. Just play the game for the time being then. In that case, you can just continue with the game. Just play the game and fly along with me. Anyways, I am capturing you on my live stream, so if you want, I will record your takeoff and then I will record your landing as well. So anyways, I am capturing you. So if you want, you can just continue with the flight. And just if you are ready for departure, let me know. I will capture your takeoff as well. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and capture the departure for just. Go for it, Jeff. I am ready to capture your departure. You can start your takeoff soon. Nice one, nice one. Just in time. Just in time. Beautiful rotation, just beautiful rotation. Just in time. Good one, good one. Nice departure. Alright, as aviation, you can start your departure as well if you are ready for takeoff. Let me know if you are ready for takeoff. I will capture your departure as well. In the meantime, let's start with a pushback. Left is clear, right is clear as well. Let's start engine number 2. Let's turn off the cabin lights. Safety briefing is complete. TCAS to traffic advisory. Also, let's turn on the wipers. Cabin lights off. As aviation, did you disconnect? Alright. Sibu to Kuala Lumpur, yes. That is the flight. Sibu to Kuala Lumpur, yep. Alright, good start on engine number 2. Disconnect the pushback truck. Let's go ahead and start engine number 1. Let's turn on the taxi lights. Flaps to 1. Yeah, Sibu to Kuala Lumpur, and we are doing this on event server 3. Did I not pin the message? Oh yeah, I forgot to pin the message. Yeah, so we are doing this on event server 3. So if you want to join us on event server 3. Alright, Shane, I see that you have rejoined. So nice. Welcome back. I'll start my takeoff, okay, Shane. I'm going to start my takeoff roll. In the meantime, you can prepare your aircraft, and you can depart after me, and I will capture your landing. Alright. Let's start on engine 1 and engine 2. Let's turn off the APU. Let's turn off the dome lights, and let's start with our taxi. The runway is clear, so let's go ahead and start our backtrack on the runway as well. Alright, entering the runway, strobe lights on.
We are now ready to take off. Please make sure your seatbelts are fastened and all baggage is secured underneath your seat or in the overhead compartment. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please switch to airplane mode or personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Enjoy your flight.
Alright, let's ask the cabin to prepare for takeoff.
Prepare for takeoff.
Sorry. I need to change the time. Alright. We have advised the cabin crew to prepare for takeoff. Everything else is looking good. Let's go traffic advisory and resolution. Alright, let's turn on the landing lights and let's prepare for departure. Alright, we are ready for takeoff. Let's set the thrust to 60%. Forty knots, speed is alive, takeoff thrust set. Rotate.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Perfect. Let's turn on the LNAV. Beautiful evening departure out of sea. Alright, passing 1500 feet, flaps up. Alright, Shane, let me know once you depart. I will capture your arrival into Kuala Lumpur, but hopefully you depart soon. Alright, let's go ahead and yeah, we can turn towards TOC now. Let's engage the autopilot. Alright, beautiful departure, beautiful takeoff out of Sibu. Let's enjoy this livery for a while. AirAsia has some amazing beautiful liveries in their collection. I was looking at all of them yesterday online and they have some great collection of liveries. I really liked all the liveries that they have put up on their aircrafts. Alright, takeoff has been completed successfully, so let's turn off the wipers. Alright, So just where have you been? Are you still in with the Air India VA or did you leave the Air India VA? And what about Charles? Where is Charles? Is he also still with the Air India VA or did he leave? They removed me. Bro, Gifton is in the Air India VA. Oh, okay. All right. Is it because you are not performing? Yeah, even I am not in the VA any longer since I don't have time to fly. I did quit the VA for the timing as well. Basically, they want minimum flight time of what is it, 300 400k flight points minimum, right? Yeah, no time, yeah, exactly. Once I go back to Canada, once I'm in Canada and once I have time, once I have everything figured out, then I might reach out to them and I will join the VA again. If I don't have time, then I will just stick with what currently I'm doing. No VA, just enjoy the game and do YouTube, that's all. हेलो एम अजीम, वालेकुम अस्सलाम, क्या हाल चाल है? वेलकम सर, वेलकम टू द लाइव स्ट्रीम। कैसे हो भाई? एकदम एकदम बढ़िया सर। आप बताओ सर, क्या हाल चाल है आपके? कैसे हो आप? Alright, passing 10,000 feet, let's turn off the landing lights and let's inform the cabin for the turbulent weather. अरे अजीम भाई, आपका एक वीडियो रिक्वेस्ट है ना? हाँ, वो तो मैंने ऑलरेडी बोल दिया, राइट? बराबर है, 23 तारीख को आ रहा है बाहर। हाँ, आपको वीडियो रिक्वेस्ट के बारे में आपने एक कमेंट डाला हुआ था, वो तो मैंने बताया आपको कि 23 तारीख को आ रहा है, राइट? बराबर है। भाई वो मेरे को बताओ, टाइम 8 वीडियो लाइव। अच्छा, वो आप कल का पूछ रहे थे क्या कि रात को 8 बजे वीडियो लाइव आओगे करके? आप पूछ रहे थे क्या? कल का पूछ रहे थे क्या आप? Alright, beautiful. We are above the clouds and no more rain, so let's turn off the seatbelt sign. Alright, beautiful. I see that Shane has taken off as well. So while we land, we'll capture the landing for Shane, and we did manage to capture a departure for Josh. So that's perfect, beautiful. Alright. Let's enjoy this. Well, let's get a good look and a good view of this aircraft. Is there anything interesting? No, right? Okay. Alright. Never mind. Let's go like this. Alright. Nice. Perfect. Okay, 40,000 feet is our cruising altitude. So once we reach the cruising altitude, we will start our in-flight services. Also, guys, if you're just tuning into the live stream, welcome to the live stream. How is everyone doing? And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. And today we are flying from Sibu to Kuala Lumpur on the AirAsia flight. And welcome to the live. And how is everyone doing? By the way, Shane, are you doing a live stream as well? You mentioned that you were starting your live or something, right? So are you doing the live stream as well, or did you stop, or you now started it? Alright, we have reached our cruising altitude, so let's go ahead and start our in-flight service. In flight, let's go with snacks. Alright, let's try to stabilize and control the wave. Yeah, let's do this. Let's increase the speed to 233 knots to stabilize the wave motion, and we should be good now. Yeah. Alright, perfect, beautiful. Alright, in-flight service is complete. Let's turn off the cabin lights. Looking good. Perfect. Now we can go ahead and reduce the airspeed to 220 knots. Yeah, 221 sounds good. Alright, let's go ahead and change the view. Alright, let's go ahead and see where everyone is. Okay, Josh is almost 36 minutes out. Alright, nice, beautiful. Shane is closely following with 53 minutes to go. Nice, good. Okay, alright, perfect. Let's change the view for a bit. Let's go to, we have done the pilot view, we have done the passenger and the window views, we have done all of this. Yeah, let's enjoy the sunset. Let's go in some circle patterns for a while around the aircraft, and let's enjoy the livery. Everything else is looking good. We are doing good on the fuel as well. And how are we doing on the wave pattern? Yeah, not a lot of wave pattern, so this is looking good. Alright, perfect, beautiful. What livery is that? This is the AirAsia I Love Kalitan livery. I know I haven't pronounced the name of the location properly, but let me put it in the chat as well. So this is the name of the livery, AirAsia. This is for A320-200, and you can search under the all section. If you go to the liveries, and if you search under the all section, you will be able to find this one. Alright, let me know if you don't like this circle pattern, or if it's too much for you. I'll change the view a bit, but for now I'm just going to leave it on the circle pattern. Oh, thanks for the info. I had a ride on the AirAsia from nice. That is beautiful. Yeah, I was actually going through all the liveries that are available in RFS, and I loved this one the most. Like, this one was the most appealing to me, so I was like, okay, I will go with this one. But yeah, they have really designed it very well. There was one more livery, aviation. If you search for, what is it, 100 or something, if you just search for AirAsia for A320-200, and if you search for AirAsia, it will be the second livery. that appears in the section, in the livery section. I like that one as well. So I was a bit confused between the two of them. Then I decided to go with this one. Too much turbulence. Take care, bro. Okay, all right. Let's prepare for the worst, right? Yeah, because when we departed, it was raining as well. So I'm expecting rain when we arrive as well. So let's see. Hopefully, it's not as bad, but it's going to be interesting. So, as aviation, you requested for a video on this one, but looks like the live stream is going to turn out really good rather than the video. Some spicy landing, some good challenging weather, and a beautiful, I wouldn't say it would be sunset, but almost about to be sunset when we land. I need to go see you later. Okay, alright, no problem. Thank you for tuning in, Aviation Malaysia. It was a pleasure having you on the live stream, and I will see you soon. And if possible, join us next time on the fly along events as well, if you can. Yes. Also, if you are new, just tuning into the live stream, please do consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to leave a like. And welcome to all those who are just tuning into the live stream. The flight is from Sibu to Kuala Lumpur on AirAsia A320-200, and we are 41 minutes out. By the way, Josh, did that code work for you? I never asked you this question. I forgot to ask you. But now that you are in the chat and you are here, did the code that I provided to you work? Right? Yeah, I guess it worked. That's why you have Pro. But I just wanted to make sure that that code worked for you, right? Yes, it worked. Nice, nice, perfect, perfect, beautiful. Yeah, by the way, I also did this thing just yesterday. I created a poll as to what other games you guys want to see on the channel, and Infinite Flight is the game that was that won and had most of the votes. Actually, I am also planning to put that thing on the channel community post, so others who don't join the live streams or who are unable to join the live streams can submit their votes as well. But yeah, so along with unmatched air traffic control RFS, I am also planning to add infinite flight to the channel. That is the another thing that has been requested and like received most votes. Can you see me on the map? Yes, yes, definitely. I can spot you on the map. You are, I guess you might be some 20 or 30 nautical miles out, and you are 38 minutes to touchdown. Starting my descent in 4 minutes. Nice. I will be starting in 9 minutes. So we have sufficient amount of separation. That is good. Yep. Yes, I know, bro. I voted for Aerofly. Okay, all right. You voted for Aerofly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean slowly I will start adding everything to the channel, because I know that sticking to this one game isn't going to help me improve and increase my reach. So, yeah, I mean ultimately I have to. But I'm going to start with this thing, infinite flight. We have RFS, we have unmatched air traffic control, and I'm going to start with infinite flight. I'm thinking to start with the non-pro version first. Let's see how it goes. Maybe I just want to familiarize myself with the game first, and then I'm actually planning to start with Aerosfly FS Global as well. I really want to experience the interactive cockpit that it has to offer. Yes, thank you. Welcome, welcome. You're welcome, as aviation. I will also capture your landing as aviation. So make sure you maintain the separation, so that way I can land and I can capture your landing as well. Yes, bro. Yeah, absolutely. I was discussing that only yesterday. That if RFS started to offer interactive cockpit, it would be like the best game with the animation of the sunrise, sunset, and everything else that RFS has to offer, the snow animation, volumetric clouds, all of that. And they add the interactive cockpit, it would be like the best simulator, kind of almost like a best simulator for mobile. In Infinite Flight, I think controls and graphics are more realistic. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That it is more technical, it is more realistic, and it's not just as simple as a click of a button. You need to basically have some good knowledge about aerodynamics and things like that. So yeah, I'm going to try it out. But this thing, one downside of Aerosfly is this. Sorry, Infinite Flight is that it does not have the joystick option. So that is something that I am not really sure about, how good I would be able to land or not, because I'm really bad with using the gyro. Yep. Alright, 5 minutes to descend. Nice. I am also comfortable with joystick. Yeah, I mean I am more comfortable with joystick because it helps with that finer control. Like if you want the aircraft to just uh, like flare a tad bit, like let's say if you want to reduce the descent rate by 50 feet per minute or 60 feet per minute, you can do with the joystick. But with gyro it's going to, instead of 60 it's going to go to 600 if you tilt a little more. So it's basically a bit difficult to control with gyro for me. By the way, just are you in touch with Charles or not anymore? I know you and Charles clicked off very well on the live streams, and then you guys used to do the flights together. So do you guys still do flights together, and are you guys still in touch? In fact, we have to calibrate every time when you want to start manually flying. Yeah, that's the same scenario with RFS as well. If you use that gyro, you have to calibrate every time. I am in touch with Gibson when I am in VA. Oh, okay, all right. So you are in touch with him only when you are in the VA. I think he forgot to make. uh, yeah, I guess he thought you left the VA, so you stopped flying. Maybe. But yeah, no, today I was on mute for most of the time because the chat was slow, as well as I had a dental surgery. So I am trying to give as much rest as possible to my teeth and my jaw. I have like 3 or 4 stitches in my lower jaw, so I'm just trying to give rest to my jaw and my mouth as much as possible. He's doing good in VA. Yeah, I saw that. He's doing really good in the VA. He is able to manage and maintain that 200, 300k flight points every month. And the VA is also doing really good. I saw that they have maintained the top 10 position for at least 3 or 4 months now. They have started maintaining that top 10 position now. This month also I think the VA is doing good. It's on 5th position if I'm not wrong. I mean last I saw it was on 5th position. Maybe it might have dropped or increased from there. I don't know, but they are trying to be in top 5. Yeah, that's what I have seen. I mean that for initially the target was to be in top 10 when I started publicizing the VA back in December. Initially the target was to uh, what do you call it as be in the top 10. We were somewhere ranked 100, then we reached the rank of top 30, then we reached the rank of top 20, and then we entered into top 10. And then since then I think since the last 3 months they are maintaining top 10, and now they are trying to be in the top 5. Yeah, it has been really good so far. They have managed to achieve the goals. Oh, okay. I think that is because you are unable to fly as much as they would like you to. So that's the reason why I also dropped out of the VA, because I know I won't be able to fly since I am right now in India visiting friends, family, and then I will be moving back to Canada. Again, I will be very busy with trying to find a job, trying to get in a proper rhythm and schedule and all of that. So I know I won't be able to fly for the VA and give the dedicated time to VA. So I was like, I will just leave the VA for now. Once I'm back in rhythm, then I will see. Yes, they removed you or you. I left myself. I mean, I know that eventually, if I am unable to perform, I am no good in the VA, right? So I left myself and I told them that I will stay in the VA, I will be in the VA, but only when I am able to, what do you call it as, perform for the VA, I will join the VA in game. Other than that, I will just stay on the Discord server. But yeah, I left myself. Did you start descending already? Oh, that's thank you for pointing that out as aviation. Yes, we did start our descent. I totally forgot about the descent part. Hello, RFS pilot Pradeep. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. So since we are starting our descent, let's prepare the cabin for arrival. Let's turn on the seatbelt sign. Thank you for reminding me on that as aviation. And let's arm the spoilers and let's set the brakes to 2, and let's go ahead and prepare the cabin for landing. Alright, perfect. कितने आवर्स की फ्लाइट है ये? 1 hour and 48 minutes की कुछ फ्लाइट थी. 1 hour 40 minutes या 1 hour 48 minutes काइंड ऑफ वैसा था ये फ्लाइट. भाई आपकी जीएफ कैसी है भाई? कहाँ है? कोई नहीं है मेरी जीएफ। मेरी जीएफ होती तो भाई अभी शादी हो गया रहता ना मेरा। जीएफ कहाँ से लेकर आऊँगा मैं? मेरे पास होती तो अभी मैं शादी करके मस्त बैठा रहता ना। अब अपने पास खाली एक ही है भाई। ये देखो, ये वर्चुअल वर्चुअल जो है ना, ये बाजू में यही है बस, और कोई नहीं है अपने पास। इतना ही है अपना काम। बनी नहीं क्या भाई? अरे वो सब अभी क्या बोलने का। अभी घर पे बैठा हूँ, मैं ज़्यादा बोल नहीं सकता, लेकिन ये बोल सकता हूँ कि क्या बोलते हैं। रुको मैं टाइप करता हूँ। ये वाला सीन है भाई अपना, समझ रहे हो? बस यही सीन है और कुछ नहीं। अभी घर पे बैठा हो तो क्या खुल के मैं बोल नहीं सकता हूँ ज़्यादा, लेकिन आगे पीछे भावनाओं को आप समझ जाओ। स्टार्टेड टू डिसेंड नाउ। ऑल राइट, परफेक्ट, ब्यूटिफुल ब्यूटिफुल, परफेक्ट. All right, let's turn off the cabin lights. We have prepared the cabin for arrival. Everything else is looking good. Mm. Yep, all right. समझ गए ना प्रदीप भाई हम क्या बोलना चाहते हैं? Alright, what is your arrival runway as aviation? I will land at runway 33. Alright, perfect. I'm going to land on runway 14 right. So where is runway 33? Let me open the chart for Kuala Lumpur Airport. Runway 33. Seriously? What? Where is the chart for the airport? Let's use Google. Yahoo is not giving me the results. Alright, hopefully this is the right one. Mine is 15. I think as aviation, you will be landing in the opposite direction to me. I think it is 33 is opposite to 14. If I am not wrong, 33 is opposite to 14. Maybe. This is 14 left. This is 32 right. Okay, so you are on 33. This is 32 left. So 3-3 must be somewhere in between. Alright, good. This is what I wanted. Yeah, runway 33 is opposite to 15. Okay, that is good. I am landing on 14. You are landing on 33, so that's opposite to 15. Yep. Your is 15. Hello, hello, Sayyad. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live stream. Yes, yep, yep. 33 is opposite to 15. Yeah, so you are landing on 15, so that's fine. There is sufficient amount of separation. You will land just and then Shane will approach. So that is fine. Yep. What gate will you park? I think I chose gate was P22 or something. It's this terminal between runway 15 and 14. I think it was P22 or something that I chose as my arrival gate. Let me see what did I configure this thing to. Most likely it was P21 or 22. Mine at K8. Okay, alright. Yeah, for me I think it was P gates. Okay, so you will be on the opposite side. You have K and L gates. I have the P gate. Or was it K gate? I don't remember. But I see where the K gates are. It's on the opposite side. Or maybe, yeah. I would have to rewind the stream and look at the gate that I chose. Hold on, give me a minute. Let me rewind and tell you what gate this was. Yeah, yeah, it is P21. P21 is the gate that I have chosen. You parked at Terminal 1. AirAsia do not park at Terminal 1. Instead, they park at Terminal 2. Okay. Yeah, I did not know. I mean, I don't have any idea about where AirAsia parks. But what I did is I was basically trying to find the gate that would be closest. Not closest, but I don't have to taxi a long way to park my aircraft. So I kind of went for gate P22 at Terminal 1. Now I won't be able to change my gate. I would need someone to change the gate for me, someone to be an ATCA, and then they can change the gate for me. But Alright, 10 minutes to go, so let's go ahead and advise the crew to be seated for landing.
Prepare for landing.
And as we pass 10,000 feet, we'll turn on the landing lights. Passing 10,000 feet, landing lights on. Alright, just is it still raining for you? For me, it is showing as clear weather. I don't know, I still haven't descended below the skies, so maybe it might not be as bad, but yeah, it doesn't look as bad. It looks clear weather now. But is it still raining for you? Alright, we have advised the cabin crew to be seated for landing. Let's collect the ATIS information.
Tango at 0927 Zulu. Arrival. Runway 14 right. Transition level 120. Wind. Tree 51 degrees. 0 knots. Scattered at 6,600 feet. Temperature. Tree 1 dew point. 22 QNH 1008.
I am near now. Yes, I did spot you on the map. You are almost there. But still, there is sufficient amount of separation between the two of you. I am not really sure if I'll be able to capture a landing as aviation. Hopefully I will be able to capture your landing, because you still have to. You are still about 10 nautical miles out from FL, and then another 10 nautical miles to FL. So most likely I should be able to capture your landing. But let's see. Let's hope for the best. Alright, let's go flaps 1. Alright, let's arm the approach. Let's go flaps to 2. Let's turn on the hood. Everything else is looking good. Let's go flaps 3. Let's reduce the airspeed. Alright, perfect, beautiful. Let's go flaps full. Flaps full, spoilers armed, brakes to 2, landing lights on, strobe lights on, beacon lights on, nav, cockpit lights on. Perfect, looks good. Everything else is looking good. Alright, perfect, beautiful. You are almost about to touch down, right? Just let me see if I can capture your landing. Most probably I might be able to. Let's see. There you are, almost about to touch down. Nope, it's too far away. I won't be able to capture your touchdown. Yeah, I guess I got a minor glimpse of you landing on the runway, but still too far. Alright, nice. Look at the airport, it looks so good. Alright, let's go back to our camp. I always do not turn on hood for landing. Nice. I always turn on the hood for landing because that is the only parameters that I monitor. I monitor the hood while I am landing. I don't monitor anything else. So for me, hood is the most important thing. Alright, 4 nautical miles out, gears down. And let's get inside the cockpit. Alright, let's go ahead and focus on landing. I am approaching. Alright, beautiful. I am 2 nautical miles out. You are too close. I am not really sure if I will be able to capture landing scene. Alright, 2 nautical miles out. Beautiful. (1.5). Let's disengage the autopilot. Let's hand fly this aircraft now. Let's put in some minor corrections. Nice, perfect, beautiful. Minor corrections. Nice and steady. Nice and easy. Alright, beautiful. We are down. Perfect. A bit of a float there, but not bad. In the touchdown zone on the center line. Nice one. 60 knots, reverse restored. Alright, 40 knots. 30 knots, auto brakes off. And let's vacate to the left. Alright, just in time. I will be able to capture landing now. Alright, runway has been vacated. Let's set the brakes and let's quickly capture your landing scene. I had a bad weather, bro, but yeah, exactly, that's what I was asking you, Josh, whether you have a clear weather or not. For me it was showing as a very clear weather. I don't know why. Yep, I am capturing your landing now. I think I did have a smooth landing, but there was a bit of a float. It was a bit floaty landing, but it was a good one. In the touchdown zone in the center line, and I think it was a good one. A bit of a float there, like 100 meter or something. Alright. Alright, beautiful. Nice one. Nice one, Shane. Very well done. Beautiful touchdown. Alright, perfect. Nice landing. Alright, let's go ahead and clean up our flaps. Let's clean up the spoilers. Landing lights off, taxi lights on, strobe lights off, hood off, waypoint hood on, APU on, TCAS to traffic advisory, eyes off. Crew arrival after landing. Alright, let's continue with our taxi to the gates. Oops. Yep, P21 is the gate. Alright, let's cross the runway at the next. Alright, let's take this taxi and let's cross the runway here. Let's set the parking brakes. Let's make sure no one is on approach. Yes, runway is clear. Let's turn on the strobe lights. Alright, perfect. We are clear of the runway. Let's turn off the strobe lights. Beautiful. Oh, hello Shane. You're also taxiing towards the same gate, I guess. Yeah, you're on the other side. Alright, approaching gate. Let's turn off the taxi lights. Yes, I see you too. Hello aviator. How are you doing? Approaching gate. Let's set the parking brakes. Let's turn on the cabin lights, beacon lights off, PCAS to standby, seatbelt signs off, and let's turn off the engines and let's look at the landing rate. How are you doing, aviator? Minus 89 feet per minute. Wow, that was a smooth butter landing. A bit of a float, but a good landing. Nice one. Alright, let's go ahead and continue and let's start the deboarding process. Let's ask the cabin crew to prepare the doors for arrival.
Prepare doors for arrival and cross-check.
Alright. How are you doing, aviator? Alright, let's start the deboarding process. Alright, while we deboard, let's take a look at the livery for aviator. Nice one. Minus 257 feet per minute. Nice. Beautiful. Minus 309 feet per minute. Nice. It's 5:42 a.m. here, bro. Just woke up and saw your stream. Arey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in so early into the live stream. But yeah, today I did the live stream early. I know it's too early for a lot of you guys. But thank you for tuning in so early in the morning. You have tuned in just in time. Now we will be taking a look at the departure and the landing replay. Alright Shane, you can turn off your engines and you can exit. I am going to disconnect now and we will be taking a look at the landing and the takeoff replay. So if you want, you can disconnect now, Shane. Alright, deboarding is complete. Let's go ahead and disconnect. Let me know, Shane, if you are ready to disconnect. We will disconnect now, okay? Alright, let's go ahead and disconnect and let's take a look at the... Okay, alright then, let's disconnect and let's take a look at the takeoff and the landing replay. इंडिया जाके हमको भूल गए? अरे नहीं सर, ऐसे कैसे भूल जाएंगे आपको थोड़ी भूलेंगे हम, ऐसे ही थोड़ी भूल जाएंगे, बस क्या सर. Alright, let's enjoy this beautiful departure out of Sibu. हम सबको याद रखते सर, हम सबको याद रखता है, ऐसे नहीं भूलते हम. I don't get it. Why does the rotate come up so early when I do the replay? If you look at the live stream, the rotate was way somewhere around this point, whereas in the replay the rotate is midway on the runway. Anyways, that is our departure out of Sibu. Nice, beautiful takeoff. Now let's go ahead and enjoy the landing replay as well. I leave already by okay, alright. Thank you Shane for tuning into the live stream and joining us on the fly along event, and I will see you again in the next live streams. Alright, let's enjoy the replay. There we go. There was the touchdown. That would have been a perfect touchdown. That was just a bit of a float there. Wow, seriously? A landing replay glitch now? Just a tad bit of a float. Tell me which country I am living in if you know. If I know. You are living in US और कैनेडा. US और कैनेडा के बीच में मेरे को हमेशा कन्फ्यूजन रहता है. सो इधर यू आर इन US और कैनेडा, and you are living somewhere close to this thing on the east coast. Yeah. This is a glitch. Sorry guys, the landing replay is a glitch on this one, but let's try the tower view and let's see if we can get something good out of this. But yeah, apologies for the glitch in the landing replay, something that is very common in RFS. Correct. Thank you sir, thank you. That was a perfect touchdown. I just floated a bit, just a tad bit. Nonetheless, that was a good landing. Alright, so with that, let's call it a day. Thank you guys for tuning into the live stream. It was a pleasure flying with each and every one of you, and thank you so much for all the love and support, and I will see you guys again next weekend. Until then, stay safe, take care, bye bye, and have a great week ahead. Yeah, we already completed the landing, aviation. We did complete the landing, and unfortunately there's a glitch in the landing replay, so it's not as much fun as it is to watch the actual landing. But no worries. We got a minus 89 feet per minute on the landing rate, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining, each and every one of you. It was a pleasure. Thank you. See you. Bye bye. Take care. Until next time.